I think this project is really important because I don't think many people would anticipate going to Peace Corps and being able to do a project that involves technology like this, that involves making a TV show, and then involves a way to reach youth and put out a good message, quite like this program is. So I think it's really cool that we're doing that, and that Peace Corps is willing to kind of change their methodologies and start embracing new ideas and new ways of getting messages across, rather than just your traditional charlas or your traditional youth groups.
Well, I'd never been on any sort of production set before. I'd translated before. So it was, for me, it was just a whole new world that opened up, and just seeing all the different facets and the many aspects that go into creating a production of this scale. So, I mean, translating is just, you know, one thing that happens, but then you have people that need to work the sound, and you have people that need to direct, and people that need to produce, and even in terms of working with the youth and the many extras, you know, there's so many different facets that go into this. So it's been great though, because again, like I said, we each have our own parts, but we come together to make it happen.
The community's been really receptive to this project, but along with everybody else involved, it's been a learning experience we adapt to the challenges that are unique to this situation. And so fortunately for us now, the electricity situation has improved to the point where we seem to have it here in Hanico all day, but during other shoots in the middle of the day it would go off. So we have to find a community member that can help us look for a generator right away, and they really come through, because as we go through this project, more people are invested in it, and they're invested in the success of the project, and working with the volunteers and working with the youth, and through that we've had a great response with the community, and we're excited for them to see the final product.
I think it's easy to get wrapped up in what we're doing, and you know, we've got the set schedule and we need to get these shots done, and so it can be tough to lose sight of why we're here. And so one thing that we've done is each night before we go have our own free time, we get together as a crew and we talk about what we can improve upon, you know, what went well, what didn't, and we've thrown in educational charlas with the jóvenes, just to really hit home the messages that that are in the script and we're trying to get out.
I think Dominicans, especially Dominican youth, will be able to relate to this project, because I think all of the actors are kids, they're youth, even like in the grandma role, like Hilda. So I think it'll be fun to see like these kids delivering these messages to their fellow youth.
For me personally, as a member of the LGBT community, I would say that the Me Toca does a really good job of taking stereotypes out of a negative light and putting them into a more positive, basically just breaking stereotypes. And I think that's really important for members of the LGBT community, if not everyone.
It's going to have a huge result, I think. As far as like projects in my site, hopefully if I come back years down the road, I'll see like some changes that I made with different people. But as far as this, like, this will give me that big result, like that tangible result that everybody kind of wants out of an experience like Peace Corps. Also, like, I've learned a lot about myself doing the telenovela.
During the first session, you know, I think everyone was nervous. Jóvenes, Peace Corps volunteers, everyone was kind of nervous. And throughout the process, you can just tell that we're becoming more efficient, more comfortable with each other. There's more smiles on set, people are laughing more, and I think we're genuinely enjoying each other's presence. So we're getting work done, you know, still remaining professional, but you know, we're joking more with the kids, and the kids are joking with us, and I think we're definitely building some confianza that was not there initially.
More so seeing the young Dominican actors step up into their roles, and in the professional way that they do it, and it's been really interesting to see that transition, that process.
I'm excited about the process of post-production, and like getting to see how volunteers are going to use it in their communities, and working with their youth groups and going through each episode and having a way to use that tool, that didactic tool, with their youth groups and talk about those issues, but in kind of a cool new way. So I think kids will really relate to to the project.
And it's great to have been a part of an experience that's been so trailblazing that we're doing this project. We're educating youth about these health topics, about their sexuality, and about making sense of adolescence, which is such a crazy time for youth in general, but we're doing it in such a unique way, in a way that's never been done before. We're using technology, we're using novellas, which in Latin America and in the Dominican Republic, it's huge anyway, so it speaks to them culturally. So to have been a part of that experience and to have that, you know, I'll never forget this. It's very memorable.